Good evening, and we're on the last example in chapter 4.2, make that a 2, rational numbers. And it's on page 274, so follow along in your book. And it says, it's a word problem, so let's pull out the math. Nolan is a quarterback on the football team. He completed 67% of his passes in the first game. He completed .64 or 64 hundredths, 3/5, and 69% of his passes in the next 3 games. So the first game it was 67, the second game it was 64 hundredths, the third game it was 3/5, and the fourth game it was 69%. List Nola's completed passing numbers from the smallest, the least, to the greatest. All right, so you're going to have to look at these here. These two are really easy to compare, so we can definitely put those together. So 67 is smaller, 67% is definitely smaller than 69. So we know that we can reason that out, but we need to put these in here. What would 67% be as a fraction or a decimal? Remember back from our other chapters, we could take 67%, lose the percent, move your decimal place 2 points. So 67% equals 0.67. And then we have 64%. And then we have, let's do 69%, lose the percent, move the decimal 2 spots, so that would equal 0.69. So the one we're left with is 3/5. And how do we turn a fraction into a decimal? We stop, drop, divide. So I'm going to stop, add the 3, add the decimal, because we want to turn it all into a decimals, because if we're comparing, we want to compare pretty much decimals to decimals, or fractions to fractions, or percents to percents. To make it easier, and 5 goes into 3, it doesn't. 5 goes into 30, it goes 6 times. And so we can add a 0 just to make it more comfortable. So 3/5 equals 0.60. So now we have all 4 lined up, and we want the smallest. So we look at this 6666. So that won't help us. Let's go to the hundredths place. We have 7490. The smallest would be 3/5, because you want the original question. The next smallest would be 64.64. The next one would be 0.67. And the last would be 0.69. And there you go. From the least to the greatest, it's 3/5, 64 hundredths, 67 hundredths, and 69 hundredths. Although these are supposed to be 3/5, 64 hundredths, 67%, and 69%. And that's the correct answer. Sorry about that, guys. For assessments, I want you to write this down, and assessments, I want you to write down or convert 3/5 into a decimal. Convert 3/5 into a decimal. Thank you. Bye-bye.